A matchbox of our own, a fence of real chain link, a grill out on the patio, disposal in the sink, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine. In the tract house that we share, somewhere that's green.
So beautiful. Golden Globe nominee Constance Wu performing Somewhere That's Green from the iconic musical Little Shop of Horrors. Constance stars as Audrey in the off-Broadway revival alongside actor Corbin Bleu as the timid and sweet Seymour, and they both join us now. Corbin, I'll start with you. What's different in this revival? And for those who haven't seen us, fill us in.
Well, as far as revivals go, this has been a revolving door of incredible performers. I think I am the 7th iteration of Seymour. And we've had probably, 4 or 5 Audreys throughout. Yeah. The show opened in 2019, and it's just had its 1,000th performance.
I think this is the first Seymour-Audrey combination where both the Seymour and Audrey are people of color.
Yes.
Which is, it makes a lot of
Cool.
sense for plot-wise what's going on in the show.
So certainly, it is obviously a major film, and of course this off-Broadway revival, as you say, historic in that way. So Constance, tell us a little bit about how you make such an iconic role your own.
Well, I relate a lot to Audrey because she has really humble beginnings and she's had to be really scrappy to survive. And so I think I personalize that a lot. And yeah, that's sort of just how I make a lot of roles my own, just bringing your own heart to it.
And this show's storyline, for those who don't know, of course, Seymour down on his luck florist with a crush on his coworker Audrey when he discovers a mysterious plant, and suddenly they're thrust into an epic battle to save all of humankind. So how do you translate that on the small off-Broadway stage every single night?
Well, the fact that we are in an off-Broadway stage, this show was meant to be in an intimate house.
Yeah.
Its origin started with the 1960 film that's a B movie. It's supposed to feel very campy and intimate, and they had done a Broadway run as well. This was it's even though we have a giant man-eating plant, there's something about when you are amongst solely, 280 other people, that you really feel like that plant's coming for you.
Mike, there are days where we wish we had a giant man-eating plant here.
We do.
Like this morning.
Earlier.
Symbolically, we kind of do.
Yeah.
In many ways.
Yeah.
Jonathan used the adjective iconic to describe part of this show, but it's an iconic performance, the show. It's been around, all sorts of honors. Do you come with any extra weight on your acting shoulders when you take this part that you both have in this show?
Extra weight? I think it's more of excitement and privilege and just enthusiasm for it. The reason it's iconic is because it has these kind of timeless themes of greed and late stage capitalism, but also it has incredible heart and is really friggin' funny. And also another thing that everybody relates to, fear of the dentist. That's a trope that, so I think, because it's iconic because it transcends so many things, and that is what makes it a pleasure and a joy to play rather than some kind of weight or burden or anything like that. We've been having the best time.
And Corbin, a little news about the two of you. When will your last roles be?
January 28th will be our final performance. So everybody has about another 2 or so months to get to the West Side Theater to come see us do our thing.
Like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Get your tickets. Constance Wu and Corbin Bleu, thank you both very much for being here. You can catch them as the leads in Little Shop of Horrors, now showing off-Broadway right here in New York City until January 28th.